Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We are back once again to Kingdoms of Amalur Reckoning. Today, we have another DLC for us to look at. It is called The Teeth of Naruz. You are supposed to contact an expedition. Okay, I'll just read it to you. I've heard of an expedition of mercenaries that discovered a route to the Teeth of Naruz, an unexplored land to the south of Dalendrad, or Dalentar. I should make contact with the expedition and see if I can accompany them on their journey. Okay, I didn't say it last time on the DLC, but I just want to point out that when you get this DLC, you don't have to do anything. It just suddenly unlocks. You know, it's weird on how they, like integrate this DLC. Like you don't have to talk to anyone to get like this quest. It just happens, which is really weird. So that immersion aspect is like non-existent to getting the DLC quest. But that aside, um, so I am here with this guy, which is another weird thing because it told me to go all the way down here next to the Ballad Oratory. But for some reason, I can talk to this guy, and he is part of the expedition, I guess.
Yes, we're going to need another before we can get underway. And you're the only soul I've seen here that seemed like they could sport clean breeches.
Okay, so the thing is, I already talked to him because I didn't know he was part of this quest because he wasn't marked. So, there's a waypoint problem. Big shocker. Alright, let's talk to him about all of these.
An ominous name. Naros is a troll
Oh,
god.
Naros.
If this is a place trolls
Whatever.
believe to be hallowed ground, then what are we getting ourselves into?
Okay, tell me about the expedition.
This is rather base work for one of my stature. But if rumors of this southern land are true, then even among the Cranwins, I'll be reputed.
Coach Cranwin? Is that him? Yeah.
The Cranwins helped found the Order of the Ash. Our caliber of spells is matched only by our fortitude, as I'm sure
His
you've
voice
heard.
sounds really familiar. And for those of you who don't know, this is my character that I used to play the other DLC, so I'm gonna use her again. She's actually pretty strong right now. So hopefully this DLC will put up some kind of a challenge. What's this expedition?
It's as I said, we're going to the unexplored land south of Dalentarth. They're said to house unimaginable wealth. Our coffers will thank us when we get there. If you need more information, find our camp near Ettenmere and
Oh,
speak to our
there
leader,
you go.
Helic.
Okay. So since I already started here, might as well, go all the way down there, huh? I'm not gonna be visiting anything, so it is on hard. No. Hard difficulty. Hide helmet off. Tutorial off. Right, just making sure. So I'm not gonna be visiting any extra side quests or anything. I'm just gonna make my run there. Because I already did all this anyways. Down or up? Looks like it's up. Oh, actually no, it's down. Never mind. Almost went the wrong way. I mean, like, I think I'm doing tons of damage to these things, which is ridiculous. Whoops. Okay. There we go. See, I'm doing way too much damage for a bow. But then I am much higher level than these things. Why did that chest just give me King's armor? That's weird. This is a low-level area. That chest just gave me, like, ridiculously strong items for this area. Huh. I guess the item scales to your level. Haha. Fuck you. I'm getting pretty good at countering attacks, which is awesome. One shot, one kill. Yes, I'm still gonna be collecting loot. It's an RPG last time I checked. Alright, let's go to this camp. Helic? Helic's camp, I think. Alright. Awesome. We are now at this camp. Let's see what they have for us. Of course, I'm going to be looting everything in their camp first. It's not red, so I'm assuming I can pick it. And they don't, you know, all decide to attack me after I do. Talisman of Hardy. See, they didn't attack me. Awesome. That's kind of weird, but whatever. Somebody threw items down in this lake, pond, whatever. Wait, hang on. Somebody changed my freaking controls. Or the game changed it. I have no idea. Use alternate weapons. Yeah, it's that. Oh, okay, so I switched the health potion to F and mana to Z. Okay. I was wondering, like, I thought my Q button was the drinking health potion, whatever. Let's just talk to everyone before we actually.
Either the Etten have let their guard slip, or you're made of stronger stuff than you look. Well, it's good to see someone with only one head on their shoulders. Name's Sverri Brond. If you're here for work, you want Helic.
Sverri, huh? Well, let's talk to her. Tell me about Cranwin.
The mage is more used to seeing women in skirts, but I've caught him leering more than a few times nonetheless. Let's hope his spellcraft is more potent than his stares.
Okay. What do you know about this expedition?
Helic's brainchild, if you can believe it. I don't share his optimism about the loot we'll find, but if we get only a fraction of it...
Okay, continue. Nothing? Okay, tell me about yourself then.
Made a living pillaging the ruins of old places like Talarain.
She's a traveler,
Robbing the dead
I can
tastes
tell,
better than
by her
stealing from the
accent.
living. I'm a good enough thief. Never once been caught.
See? Told ya.
Still have all my fingers, or didn't you notice?
What do you know about the Teeth of Narus?
The name's enough to put most explorers off. Bugger them, I say. Just less competition. Besides, what's in a name? I spent 2 years trying to make a fortune in a land called the Painted Orsks. Never did find out what an Orsk was. Enough of that.
Well, I was done talking to you anyways, bitch. Well, good thing there's, you know, I can't attack my allies.
I see you took me up on my advice after all. Can't say you made a bad choice.
How do you get here so
Speak
quickly?
with Helic if you want to know more about the expedition.
You can tell me about Sverri Brond.
The Varani woman? Helic seems to respect her, but I have a feeling she'll cheat the lot of us before this is through.
Anything new? No? Okay.
Leave me.
How did he get here so quickly? That's quite scary. Okay.
Finally, we found the last person we need after all. I'm Helic Cross. I'm leading an expedition to the land south of Dalentarth, the Teeth of Naros, and we could use another strong back.
Sure. Well, tell me about yourself. Tell me about Cranwin first.
A mage is always good to have on an expedition like this, except for Cash. But maybe he'll come around.
Cash? Tell me about the expedition.
During one of my other campaigns, I chanced upon a diary of an Almain monk, Denric the Crazed. Said he found a way to the land south of Dalentarth. After reading what he found there, cities of gold, fountains of sapphires, I decided I wanted to see this land for myself.
Alright, tell me about yourself.
Been a mercenary for about 20 years now. Toured with the Warsworn, but didn't take quite as much pride in the work as they wanted. So I struck out on my own. You can make a fair bit of coin selling your sword to keep a farm or two safe. Not that I'll need to anymore.
Oh, lip syncing is off again in this DLC. Why? Why do you do this to me? Tell me what's so very wrong.
Sverri's got a fairly good head on her shoulders. She's only got eyes for gold, but there's plenty for all on this trip. When it comes to navigating ruins, there's no one I trust more.
Oh, lip syncing is off. It's gonna bother me now. Do you know how much? Oh, what? Oh, do you know much? I don't know. I don't know why I'm seeing the how in there. Okay. Do you know much about the teeth of Narus?
Few facts. The only record of a successful journey there was by an Almain missionary named Denric, returned half dead and maddened to hell.
Half dead and maddened?
He claimed
Wonderful.
the southern land as home to a miraculous city, wrought of gold and trimmed with silver. Even said it floated above the earth, if you can believe it.
The airs?
It's hard country.
It's Earth,
Damn impossible
you
to
moron.
find a pass in the mountains. But if I'm right, this cavern will take us under them.
Okay, why do you need me?
Because Denric wrote of more than wealth. Tales of giant men, tall as houses, that slaughter any who approach. It took weeks even to convince Cash and Sverri to join me. With a fourth, we can take a bigger haul without sharing too much of it.
Why don't we just, however many each of us can carry, each of us get? Duh, that's the easiest way to split it. Do you believe a madman?
Denric was crazed, but I don't hold him a liar. I can overlook some bogeyman's tales if there's riches to be had. Can you?
Yeah, sure. I'll do it.
Then we only need to begin. I've seen to all the logistics, and all the preparations for the journey.
Sweet.
Meet us in the Southern Passage. Let's try to cover as much ground as we can.
Alright, where is it?
It's the cave next to camp.
Oh.
I heard rumors that it was filled with artifacts that none had ever seen before. Strange carvings and huge works of stone. I don't know how dangerous it is, but I advise against being too carefree inside. We should go in as a group.
I want to see dwarves inside this world. I haven't seen a dwarf yet.
Stay close.
Alright, let's go into this cave. Start this DLC.